Hi, this is Dan Cortopassi of TSG Multimedia. Today I'm reviewing an N-scale Shay from Atlas. My example is decorated for the Crown Willamette Paper Company. Shays were used in logging and industrial applications during the steam era. Many have been preserved and some continue to operate on modern tourist lines. This model has an MSRP of $199.95. The paint on the model is thin and opaque and allows the excellent rivet detail to show through. The striping and red accents are neatly done and the lettering is very crisp. The grab irons on either side of the cab door are freestanding. The engineer's side of the Shay has a detailed operating driveshaft. The front of the engine has good pilot detail and a functional headlight. The rear of the engine has a functional headlight and separately applied ladder. The knuckle couplers on both ends of the model are at the correct height according to the microchain's height gauge. The couplers do stick out quite a bit from the pilot, and there isn't much clearance to move them without compromising the model's ability to go around curves. Atlas recommends a 9 3/4 inch minimum radius for this engine. I don't have any track that tight, so I haven't been able to test it. The top of the engine has freestanding railings on the boiler and a separately applied bell and dynamo. The hatch detail on the oil bunker is good. All 8 wheels pick up current and all are powered. All of the wheel sets are in gauge according to the NMRA standards gauge. The model is mostly made of die-cast metal and weighs 1.9 ounces. I registered 0.3 ounces of pull on my force gauge. I'm running it on DC. The model runs pretty well. The low-speed performance is pretty good on DC, and probably with a good DCC decoder it would be even better. I'll run it so we can look at the lights. The lights on both ends are pretty much the same, and they are a little bit dim. There are 2 screws on either end of the locomotive on the underside that hold the body to the chassis. According to Atlas, the model is DCC ready and that the motor is isolated. There is no socket or plug, however, so installing a decoder would require hard wiring. Overall, I think this is a neat little model. It's great to have an operating Shay and N-scale that runs well and looks good. Atlas did a really good job with this engine, and I'm giving it a solid 10 out of 10 spikes.